Hey, it's Melissa. Welcome to my $100,000 stock experiment 2024, episode 4, taped February 19th, 2024. The Melissa method is my attempt to implement the CanSlim trading methodology developed by William O'Neill. I'm trading in my husband's retirement account and don't have any tax implications on my trades to consider. This is my video diary sharing my stock journey. Help me celebrate my successes, learn from my mistakes, but this is not an endorsement to purchase any stocks that I bought or to buy stocks in general. I look at the weekly percentage change and I sort it with the lowest value on the top. This week, ANET lost 7.3%. I didn't do so well this week. I like to be beating the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ each week, and I only had 2 stocks that beat both. They're down at the bottom. Year to date, I'm still beating the S&P 500 and NASDAQ. The S&P 500 is up 4.9% year to date, and the NASDAQ is up 5.1%. The Melissa method is up 11.9%. Yay! The current holding bar chart shows 1 bar for each week or portion of a week I've held the stock. 4 of my stocks were down this week, and you can see that with the bar charts. On the left-hand side, ANET, it fell back to its level of 5 weeks ago. BRZE in the yellow dropped but didn't drop back to its 2 week ago level, and FTAI in the orange and Microsoft in the pink also dropped. I started the year with 100,687, and in the orange the Melissa method is up to 112,667. In the red, that's my target. If I want to double my money in a year, I'm going to have to be up to that target level. And the S&P 500 and NASDAQ are in the blue and the light blue color, and they're right almost neck and neck. 105,813 for the NASDAQ and 105,663 for the S&P 500. 2 weeks ago, ANET was looking super strong. It was holding above its 8-day simple moving average and 16-day simple moving average. But it dropped on Tuesday. It had a bad reactions to earnings. I removed my floors that day, and although I typically don't do this, now I have a new floor lower than my previous one. So I set my B1 floor at 255.67. That would trigger with a 20% gain. I'm going to watch for some consolidation here, and if it sets up nicely, I may buy some more. I have just the one buy in Arista Networks. My B1 I've held for 14 weeks and 4 days, and it's up 23%. BRZE Inc., stock symbol BRZE. BRZE also had a big drop on Tuesday. My B2 sold that day for a 3% loss, and I did leave my B1 floor where it was at 53.93. My B1 I've held for 3 weeks and 4 days, and it's up 4.4%. FTAI Aviation, stock symbol FTAI. This stock was down 0.7% for the week. I do have 2 floors. My B1 floor is at 51.56 and my B2 floor is at 51.76. Earnings are this week on Thursday, February 22nd. My B1 I've held for 15 weeks and 2 days, and it's up 35.4%. And my B2 I've held for 15 weeks and it's up 32.7%. Microsoft Corp, stock symbol MSFT. Microsoft was down almost 4% for the week, but it's still making over 1% a week on average, which is my minimum that I like my stocks to be performing at. I did raise my B1 floor to 399.04 and my B2 floor is at 402.37. I have 2 buys in Microsoft. My B1 I've held for 6 weeks and it's up 9.1%, and my B2 I've held for 5 weeks and 3 days and it's up 6.7%. NVIDIA Corp, stock symbol NVDA. NVIDIA is one of my 2 stocks that was up for the week. It was up 0.7%. It does have earnings this Wednesday on February 21st after the market closes. And it was my best performer in my portfolio in 2023. Let's see if it can be the best performer in 2024. I have 2 buys in NVIDIA. My B1 I've held for 5 weeks and 4 days, and it's up 38.2%. Amazing. And my B2 I've held for 5 weeks and 3 days, and it's up 34.6%. Novo Nordisk, stock symbol NVO. This was my big winner for the week, up 2.3%. I did raise my B1 floor at 112.73 and my B2 floor is at 117.07. I have 2 buys in NVO. My B1 I've held for 6 weeks and I'm up 17.3%, and my B2 I've held for 5 weeks and 3 days and I'm up 15%. This is a spreadsheet I keep for each week that I've held the stock. I highlighted this column in red, which is my average weekly gain. I like my stocks to be making over 1%, and they are, except for the 2 at the bottom, which are the indexes, the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. In the middle there, NVDA has over a 6% gain per week. Other stellar performers are FTAI, over 2% a week, and Novo Nordisk. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for my next episode, or better yet, subscribe to my channel, The Melissa Method. Don't forget to hit the bell if you want an alert when I post a new episode.